Is your boy Spin Sports signing in? It's Tuesday night and it's after 8 o'clock. So Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. What time is it? It's Steelers till. So currently the Red Sox are beating the Yankees right now 2-1 in the top of the seventh. So it's going to be a back and forth series. It's going to go to 3 games. I already know it's going to go to 3 games. So just hopefully the Yankees can keep the momentum. But Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, it's Steeler Talk Show. So I am your host, Pensman Sports, signing in. So how's everybody doing on this Tuesday night? We got Tiger Stripes already in here. Let's go. So let's get this thing fired up. Pittsburgh and the Minnesota Vikings played on Sunday. Go Red Sox. All right. Be nice, Derpy. So Sunday morning at 9:30 Eastern Time, the Steelers and the Vikings faced off in Dublin, Ireland. So, I know Derp. I know. So, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I wanted out the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers currently has 45.9 quarterback. 45 quarterback rating. Where is he? Give me 1 second, everybody. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, how do I feel about Aaron Rodgers being my quarterback 1? Well, it is what it is. I can't control what happens, but if you ask me personally, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. I really don't. Aaron Rodgers is too old. What a grab by Judge. What a grab. Bellinger, Stanton, and Razio is due up in the 7th inning. So, sorry, I'm watching the wild card game and doing this. So, if you guys had your quarterback rating at 45% through 4 weeks, there, Ralph. 4 weeks, okay? Your quarterback is at 45%. Would you guys be happy? But we're 3-1. We're 3-1. Yeah, we're 3-1, but we're 3-1 because of our loaded defense, and our offense can barely move the ball. We played the Jets, we played the Seahawks. The Jets, we moved the ball good, but our defense held up. Battle, they took it and they gave it to us, and they stuck it right down our throats. New England, that's because of our defense. I'm telling you, I promise you, our offense is garbage. I'm telling you. Oh, but Penn Sports won. Yeah, we're 3-1. I like it. I like the standings. Joe Burrow's out. Lamar Jackson is out. So, and the Cleveland Browns, they're going to be Cleveland. So our whole division is trash. Okay, Ralph Williams, RW Media here, and I honestly say this is going to be a very, very shaky finish. This is going to be a very, very interesting year because Ralph Williams and I both know, as Steelers fans, know that the Baltimore Ravens play as hard, Cincinnati plays as hard, and Cleveland, well, they're we know what Cleveland is, but Cincinnati and Baltimore always played as hard. But now we might be looking at the first year of the cakewalk. Why are you so mad, Pensman Sports? Why are you so mad about the division? The division is trash. I'm telling you. Don't you want an easy comp? No, I don't want easy competition. I want the fullest to the. I want them to play us 60-minute hard football like I was when I was a kid. When Ralph Williams was younger, the Baltimore Ravens, we used to split the series, and every game got finished by 3, and it's usually the last second field goal. That's what I miss. Records out the door in the NFC North. Yeah. Pittsburgh Steelers need to move the ball. Preseason. I'm talking about preseason for 1 second. Preseason, they moved the ball. Why? They had a younger quarterback named Skylar Thompson. I promise you that Skylar Thompson was moving the ball. Aaron Rodgers, he can move the ball, but he doesn't look at his flats. He doesn't look at number 1, number 2, and number 3 wide options. He goes back, look at the highlights. He scans the field. Every game with the Ravens was a dogfight. Exactly, Ralph. When I was younger, it was Flacco versus Ben. And the 3 points separated. I'm telling you, Pens with Sports, you might win. You might go to a playoff game. Yeah, I'm tired of going to the playoffs. I want to go further into the playoffs. I don't want to go into the first round and lose like we have been. You know who's a threat? Do you honestly know who's a threat? Buffalo's a threat. Kansas City, kind of, but they're still a threat. To us, they're a threat. Oh, but they've lost. Yeah, I know. I know Kansas City's up and down. I know. If we don't play any division games, everybody in our division should lose. We have a bye week this week. So we can just chill back, relax. Calvin Austin's hurt. Jalen Ramsey's hurt. Jalen Ramsey is suffering an hamstring. Calvin Austin has a shoulder injury. Our defense is hurt. Our offense is hurt. Our offense can't move the ball. Tomlin can't move the ball within 2 minutes. 2-minute drill. Cannot move the ball. Why you sound like you're not happy? Because it's the same thing year after year. Folks, we are going to go over 500. Mike Tomlin is going to get another winning season. But enough is enough. I'm telling you. Eventually, if you're a true Steeler, you're going to get tired of it. The New York Yankees, they went 33 consecutive years. And that's ground out to third, and he's out. That's out number 2. They're in the playoffs right now. They're in a wild card, and they're losing in the 7th inning But they got a winning season. They got their 33 consecutive season win. Yay! Yankees fans, we're tired of going to the playoffs. We're tired of winning seasons. We want another World Series. Our last World Series appearance last year. Last time we won the World Series, 2009. Eventually, this trend gets boring after a while. The Cubs won today. That's good, Tiger. And my Yankees are losing. We're going to the 8th inning. The Red Sox have got our number all year. We got to score more than one run. And do you know, I'm going to tell you a little secret about Sunday. I left Ralph Williams' house. It was 11 minutes, 10 seconds to go. I got a 4-hour drive. From 11 minutes to, I say about, now 11 minutes doesn't mean from 8:20 to 8:31. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about 8:20 to 8:31. Not that 11 minutes. In football, 11 minutes is like a good 15 to 20 to a half hour. That's 11 minutes in football. Now, I want to know what the score was. It was 24-21. In that 11 minutes that I missed leaving Ralph's house, we didn't score. They came back. Our defense fell apart. Our offense fell apart. I don't get it, everybody. I just don't understand. It's 11 minutes. You know what you should be doing in that 11 minutes? Getting a 3 and out by Carson Wentz. Pennsylvania played on Sunday. And what I've watched didn't do much. Oh, and before I continue, first quarter, first drive, Carson Wentz had the ball. There was a strip fumble. Jalen Ramsey picked the ball up and ran it into the end zone. But because of a old rule, very, very old school, whoever stripped the ball out and Jalen Ramsey picked the ball off, whoever stripped the ball out, he was out of bounds. Apparently, you can't step foot out of balance stripping the ball out. On the offensive side, I can understand you can't. But as it's trying to get the ball and the offensive player is still in balance, that should be live ball. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. If you agree with me, you know the rule book. But that's what's in the rule book. The rules need to be changed to a point. It could have been 31-21. That's what the score should have been. Instead, it was 24-21. We got 6 points off the board. Boswell would have made the extra point like he's always have. Ever since he became a Steeler. I don't get it. I just don't. That was a close pitch. Yeah, I know. But this umpire is garbage. I can't. Yeah, this umpire, he's so inconsistent. I want the strikes and ball challenge happening right now. But I have to wait until the springtime until I get the challenges that I want. It's so inconsistent. But because of an old school rule that hasn't been used for some quite time, the Steelers got points off the board. Carson Wentz did well. Metcalf had his best game. But in those 11 minutes that I missed going home, it was 24-6, everybody. Think about that. 24-6 with 11 minutes to go. I just don't get it. I don't understand this team. Hayward's getting old. Rodgers is getting old. That's popped out of play. That's popped out into third place. That's out number one. We're in the top of the eighth. Do I think the Yankees are going to win? Hopefully. Jalen Warren, nowhere to be seen. Gainwell had a good game. I just don't understand this team. Let me explain something to you. Well, let me show you something. All right, let's have some fun here. Guys, ready? Vikings 23 first downs. Steelers 19. Third down conversions 4 for 14. Us was 4 for 10. Fourth down conversions 2 for 3. Us was 0 for 1. 372 yards of offense for the Vikings. 313 for us. Passing yards 302. The famous Aaron Rodgers, okay? Passing yards 182. Rushing yards is 131 for us. They had 70. 72 total plays. Unacceptable for our defense. Unacceptable. Total plays for us 53. Wentz went 30 for 46. Rodgers went 18 for 22. But guess what? That 18 for 22 was 5. And we go to the bottom of anything. The Aaron Rodgers was like dipping in 5 to 10 yards. There was no explosive plays. Total rush 29. For them, it's 20. We have no turnovers. They had 2 turnovers. We sacked Wentz 6 times. They sacked Rodgers twice. We sacked Wentz for 48 yards. They sacked Rodgers for 18 yards. Penalties was 8 for 82. We had 5 for 50 for 5 for 35. Here's the killer right here. Time of possession 33 minutes and 34 seconds for the Vikings. And we had 26-26. If you can't argue with me with those stats and you think that's fine, and you think that's all fine and dandy, welcome to a Steeler fan. But if you're a longtime fan like Ralph Williams and I, You ought to be mad. But we won the game. Yeah, we won the game, but we should have dominated this game. We should have dominated that team. If you're like Ralph Williams, I know you're back. That's fine. If you're like Ralph Williams and I, you should be mad about this game. Granted, Ralph Williams and I were doing cleaning up his studio and getting stuff in his studio, but we were listening to him, both shaking our heads, trying to figure out what is going on with the Steelers because of the comeback. But the major comeback was after I left. Everything was fine and dandy when I was there. But if you're Ralph Williams and I, as a long-time Steelers fan, you ought to be mad about this game. But if you're not, you must be a first-year bandwagon Steeler fan. Penske Sports, that hurts. Well, I speak the truth. I speak facts. I'm just telling you how it is. Yeah, it's gonna bite the Steelers in the butt. If you stay close with teams, if you don't tear apart teams, if you don't drift apart from teams, if you don't give yourself separation from teams, and then in playoff time, up, yay, winning season, yay. Playoff time, you are going to get destroyed. If we don't fix anything right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be one and done. And guess what? At wintertime, you're going to hear me say that the Steelers fixed something. Don't know what, but the Pittsburgh Steelers should have fixed something. This is their bye week. Ramsey hopefully comes back from hamstring. They said he could miss several weeks, but if he's healthy enough, this is why Steelers get blown out in the else. Yep. That's exactly why. They stay with teams. They let teams hang around. Our injuries catch up to us. Pensman Sports, are you mad? No, I'm not mad. I'm just frustrated. This is the same thing every year. Yay, we made playoffs. Woohoo. Let's see what they do in the playoffs. Yay, they lose. Aaron Rodgers is supposed to be a difference maker. Quarterback rating 45 is not a difference maker. Good job, Volpe. Good job, Volpe. So, that's pretty much what I have tonight. Not much to talk about. Wentz did his thing. Wentz had two good games back and forth. Almost came back and beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. Dominated last week. I forget who the Vikings played last week, but they dominated that team. They lose this week to the Steelers, but Wentz had two good games. Kansas City had a lot of close games last year, and look what happened, Super Bowl. Ralph, bro, what are you doing? Kansas City is built way different than Pittsburgh. Way different. They have a quarterback that knows what they're doing. Pacheco knows what he's doing. They have wide receivers that stay healthy. That's who they played. Yeah, they played the Bengals. Yeah, Wentz dominated the Bengals. Thanks for reminding me. I appreciate that. But anybody could dominate. We're going to play Cincinnati in 3 weeks. We have bye week this week. We play the Browns next week. And then we play Cincinnati. But Kansas City's built differently. The Kansas City knew exactly how to control their games when the games got close. Mike Tomlin's on the sideline sweating. Terrell Austin's on the sideline pacing. Arthur Smith, he's got the big McDonald's menu playbook that he only plays like from orders 1 through 4. When he has a Big 10 menu sheet. This menu thing's like this big. Yeah, Minnesota beat Bengals last week. Yeah, that's the team. I couldn't think of the Bengals. Kansas City knows what they're doing. Kansas City is a threat in the NFL. They went to 3 consecutive Super Bowls. Will they make the 4th? Probably not. We play Cleveland next week. We play them at 1 o'clock next week. We should be 4-1. We should be 4-1. And then when we play Cincinnati, we should be 5-1. Austin Wells almost got hit in the head, almost. That's really close. He missed him by 2 inches. That's crazy. I'm not happy with the Steelers team. I'm not. We're winning games. I'm happy about that. The way they play. And you can debate me, you can fight me, you can say what you want. And all you guys care about is win and loss columns. That's all you fair weather fans care about is the wins and losses. You don't care how the game is played, how many mistakes, how many mismanaged Mike Tomlin has. You don't look at the full picture. All you do is by the time the kickoff happens, goes to sleep, gets up, oh, Steelers won. That's low. Come on, that's low. That's low. Why what? Why are you saying why? The Steelers need to play fundamental 60-minute football. That's it. 60-minute football. That's it. But a lot of you fans don't pay attention to the games or you don't understand what's going on. Steelers fans expect 9-8. Yep, that's the fair weather fans. That's the yeah, we got the season. Woohoo! We're in the playoffs. Woo! Penn Sports, there's a poll out there that Steelers are going to make the not have a 95% chance of making playoffs. I don't know. If this team right now shows up in the playoffs, they will get destroyed. Wait till robot umpires take over. I don't know if that's going to help. I don't care about the robot umpires. I just want to challenge the strikes and balls. The pitch hit the corner. Yeah, I get it. But I got that's down. They just showed it. That's down. So the pitch hit the corner, but it was low. So if the Yankees lose tonight, they'll be on 1 and they go into the series tied. They go in tomorrow. So they go tomorrow, they play game 2, and we'll see what happens. So till then, but that's all the Steelers talk I got. There's not much to talk about. Hopefully, we get injured players back by Cleveland. Hopefully, Ramsey's hamstring is not as bad as they say. Steelers need to get Valente. Hopefully, they get him. They need to get Chris Valente back. They need to get him. See, they need to call. I was going to say get Tyreek Hill, but Tyreek Hill might be done for the career. Might have a career-ending injury. A lot of things happen. ACL, MCL. Hang on, man. I have the text. Hold on. Tore ACL, MCL, and LCL. Dislocated knee. Minimum of 2-year recovery, but extent of injury could be career. I wanted Tyreek Hill. He might be done. Tyreek Hill might be done. Latte, he might be there. Gabe Davis might be there. We can't trust Calvin Austin because he's coming back from shoulder injury. We can't trust Roman Wilson. Who is going to throw the ball? Who's going to catch the ball from Aaron Rodgers? Tyreek Hill, done. Most likely. Most likely. But he would have been nice. Do we call Pickens back? No. I don't want Pickens back. Ralph don't want Pickens back. But Steelers need wide receiver help. I don't know what to tell you guys. I honestly don't. I'm scared the rest of the way. I don't know what to tell you guys. But Cam Hayward came out this morning. He said that the near is coming to an end where he's going to retire. He wants to finish his career a year or within a year. So is this Cam Hayward's last year? His body can't handle it. He wants to retire when he can still walk. He got contract extension. He got paid. But you got to take care of your body. He's 36, 37 years old. Got to take care of your body. Steelers need help. And all you fair weather fans, all you care about is sleep. All you care is you sleep during the game and you wake up and you see the Steelers win and you're happy. Steelers had chance after chance after chance to get a receiver. Yep. Breaking news: we might get Tyreek Hill. Breaking news: we might get Gabe Davis, breaking news. We might be getting this player. Breaking news. We might get this. Steelers are talking to this player. Steelers are talking to that player. Steelers made an offer, but it wasn't good enough. The Pittsburgh Steelers don't need as many draft picks as they have. Pittsburgh Steelers have to live with 8 or 9 draft picks. I think they have a total of 14 draft picks. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. Hey, I got an idea. How about if we trade a 7 for a wide receiver? How about if we trade a 3 and a 5 for a wide receiver? How about if we trade a 4 and a 6 for a wide receiver? We still have money. We still have money, and we lose 2 draft picks. So what? Are we going to pick any players that are explosive? We don't even know who's going to be there. There you go. Steelers are getting Mr. Magoo. Drop. We go to the 9th inning, still 2-1. I thought that ball was going to drop. Cincinnati lose 28-3 last night. Like I said, Ravens, they're horrible now. They still stink. They've always stunk. Bengals, they're starting to die down. Cleveland, they're always been bad. I'm just scared, everybody. I'm telling you, I promise you. Steelers need to get a wide receiver at the bye week because we can't trust Roman Wilson. And we don't know if Calvin Austin's coming back for week 6 or not. We don't know. And if he does come back, he's still not going to be 100%. And you guys been saying it all along that we need a number 2. I must be blind or stupid or something because I thought Roman Wilson was going to have an explosive year. Guess what? He's nowhere to be seen. He's like this. I'm in the middle of the football field looking for Roman Wilson. Where's Roman Wilson at? Roman Wilson's nowhere to be seen. But I'm going to go. I'm going to sit through this 9th inning. I'm going to hope that they come back and win. But Yankees are down 2-1. We'll see what happens. But that is my Steelers show for this week. I will be back. I'll be back next Tuesday. Talking Steelers again. See what they do from this time till next Tuesday. See if there's any roster moves. Russell Wilson invincible. Yep, exactly. But I will come on next Tuesday and we will have probably a short video because there's no game on Sunday. We won't talk about wins. We won't talk about stats. Probably go and talk about made any roster moves or not. We'll see if they do. Thank you for a shout out and stopping by on Sunday. You got it, Ralph. Subscribe to Ralph Williams RW Media. Subscribe to his channel. Help him get 3,000 subscribers. Also, subscribe to Sports Nuts as well. Go subscribe to Tiger Stripes Media. Help him get to 100 subscribers. So, This has been Pensman Sports talking Steelers on Tuesday. Thursday night, I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. Friday, we're going back to our hangout session. Friday night. If you don't know what that is, Friday night, you guys take the guys. I sit in front of the camera and you talk about whatever you want, and I answer every question. It's pretty much a live question and answer time. But you guys take control of the questions. You guys come in and tell me what you want to talk about. I've been doing this for about a month now, and it's going great. So we will see what happens on Friday. I have baseball on Friday. We'll find out. As of right now, and the way this is playing, and the Red Sox have our number, I don't know. Tiger Strikes Me is doing a game on Thursday, so go watch that. Watch that. Go see what he's got. See what the game is, and go see how he does. Go subscribe to his channel, help him get to 100. And Saturday morning at 10 a.m., Tiger Stripes Media, Ralph Williams, and I will be talking college football. Michigan comes back to playing football on Saturday. They had their bye week last week, which I was away, so Michigan must really love me because they didn't play when I was away, so we will have Michigan football on Saturday. Penn State loses to Oregon, so yeah, we will have everything covered Saturday morning. It's no longer that what the show is called. It's college football talk. So I will see you. There's 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning. Hopefully the Yankees come back and rally back and take game 1. So I will see you on Thursday. Hopefully the Yankees beat the Red Sox. Hopefully Calvin Austin comes back. Hopefully Jalen Ramsey comes back. And hopefully Omar Khan gets on the phone and calls for a wide receiver that we desperately need since the beginning of the year. So until next Tuesday, I will see you on the next one.